Yo, it's your boy here, Double H, Heart That Hope, and rolling at you here for another football freaking battles, man. That's how it is, that's how we roll. This is football freaking battles. So, the battle of the right backs. These guys are considered two of the greatest right backs of all time. A lot of people have been saying one dude is great. People say this other dude is great. So I say, you know what, let's ride in through. So, of course, it's your boy Bat Simpson and your boy Dani Alves to see who is, in fact, the greatest right back out here. So we have 7 pieces of criteria here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just making sure in case I messed that up. 7 pieces of criteria here. It's how we're going to roll through. It's how we're going to dance. It's how we're going to live. It's how we're going to breathe. So how about it? Let's go. Let's roll. Let's live. Let's dance. Let's breathe. First attributes off the bat. Tackling. Who is the better tackler? For me, it's pretty simple for me here. This is a pretty simple one here because studying both players, in my view, from looking at this player, I feel that this player is a far superior tackler. And this guy's tackling consistency is amazing. So this is a pretty simple one. I'm rolling with your boy Bat Simpson here. And the reason why I'm rolling with Bat Simpson is, you know what, I'm 7-1. See, what the 7-1? When people look at the 7-1, a lot of people remember just the goals. And that makes sense. People remember the goals, Brazil crying and so forth, and just it's being one of just the craziest things ever, just how Brazil just sort of like self-destructs and Germany were just ruthless. But a lot of people forget one of the best tackles I've ever seen in one of the most high-pressure games. World Cup semi-final. Marcelo was coming in through. He was right in the box, and this is one of the most skillful players in the world who is very quick in Marcelo. The tackle that Bat Simpson made on Marcelo in the penalty box in a World Cup semi-final, for me, has to rank as one of the greatest tackles I've ever seen. I don't know whether you can still see it on YouTube, but I remember when I saw it and I was like, that tackle was money. That tackle was money. So with regards to just the execution of tackling, the art of tackling, winning the ball without committing a foul, Bat Simpson was out of his freaking walls. I think he easily, totally destroys Dani Alves in that regard. So with tackling, we're rolling there with your boy Bat Simpson. Positioning, a very, very important aspect for a defender, especially whether you're a right back or a left back, is really to understand where you are, to understand your positional sense, to be in the right place at the right time, and never put yourself out of position or never get lost. For me, this is another simple one. It's not a simple one. You know, no offense to this other dude, but this dude's positioning is crisp, rarely out of position. The professionalism and understanding of his position is just out of this world. Your boy Bat Simpson takes this one. I'm sorry, he takes this one quite easily. His positioning is greater than Dani Alves. I have seen times when Dani Alves has been taken out of position. I've seen him being defensively lapsed and being exposed to defensively. And from that point of view, I'm like, yeah, man. I mean, gonna have to take him out there. So yeah, so for me, Bat Simpson's positioning, I have rarely ever seen him exposed defensively. I've rarely ever seen him get ripped apart by an opposing winger. Never really seen it happening. He always understands where to be physically on that pitch. I have seen Dani Alves look pretty bad in times. I've seen it happen. Never seen it happen for your boy Bat Simpson. So for positioning, we're rolling with Bat Simpson there. Another important aspect, crossing. Who is the better crosser? Now, both of these players are quality at crossing. Both of these players are quality at crossing. You know, their delivery to the other players is very good. And you know that these guys can do cutbacks, can do the ball that just curves away from front keeper, and the consistency of their crossing is very good. But this dude's crossing is outstanding, and has some of the best crossing that we've seen from a right back. So with this, Dani Alves takes this one. I mean, Lahm is a decent crosser, Dani Alves is an outstanding crosser. I mean, some of the goals that Barcelona have scored, especially during Barcelona in their heyday, has come from the superb delivery that Dani Alves has given. Because just his ability, because remember, there was one cross that he did into the box, one delivery that he did into the box, which was just flipping amazing. I think it was from the outside of his foot. I think it was against PSG, like a tour. I was like, how the hell did I deliver that flipping ball? So just with regards to crossing, I just think Dani Alves, both are consistent. Both are consistent, but I just think that the quality of crossing that I've seen Dani Alves do, and a lot of Barcelona's great goals have come from have pretty much relied upon the absolutely outstanding crossing that Dani Alves has done. So not to take anything away from Lahm, but I think with the crossing, I think your boy Dani Alves takes that one over there. Discipline. Who's more disciplined? Who has better discipline? I don't think this dude has ever received a red card. I don't think this dude actually even fouls. I don't actually remember games when this dude fouled. There is an argument to be made that this player, as a defender, might have the best discipline in the history of the game. He may have the best discipline for a top defender in the history of the game. It's a simple one. It's an easy one, and I don't think that any arguments can be made on this. Lahm takes this one. Lahm, his discipline compared to Dani Alves, I think it's superior. And I think Dani Alves can't have any arguments because you're going up against a guy who I believe, check it, all you Google Bing merchants, check it. I think Lahm might have the best discipline out of any top defender that we've ever seen. This dude just doesn't commit fouls. He literally doesn't commit fouls. And for a guy who's been right not to be committing fouls, absolutely amazing. So, discipline, we're riding with your boy, Bart Simpson. Dribbling. What are we saying here with dribbling? I think this is a very easy one. No. There is a winner here. So it's not as simple as it is. Both players are very good at dribbling in different senses of the word, and I will explain it when we actually come to the other category. You see, who I'm choosing here, let me just say who I'm choosing here. I'm choosing Dani Alves here. I think Dani Alves is one of his greatest assets, and I think that is what makes him such the more flashier, flamboyant, and more eye-pleasing right back because of just the amazing skills that he does, like them step overs, putting guys on the floor, feints, moves, shifting on the weight and everything. But Lahm's dribbling may not have the step overs and the flashiness, but his control of the ball is so crisp. This dude will literally dribble a guy where the ball is stuck to his foot, where he'll just do like a little pirouette, go around, and the ball is right stuck to his foot. The guy's pulling him, and he just gets the ball through. So his dribbling is very different. It's based on ball control. Whereas like Dani Alves' dribbling is just based on just really what you see from Hoga Bonito from the road and the streets. But I just think as a whole, putting everything into account, I would still have to say that Dani Alves is the superior dribbler over Lahm. But it is not as clear because I think many people say, oh, dribbling, of course, Dani Alves is Brazilian, thing is German, of course. Nope. If you watch Lahm very carefully, he's an extremely good dribbler. It's just a different kind of dribble, and his dribbling isn't as noticeable as Dani Alves. Dani Alves is very easily noticeable, but Lahm, you have to really look closely as like, oh, he did dribble that guy, but it's just in a different way, and a very different way that a right back would do it. But, bro, I've seen Dani Alves literally put players on the floor. I've seen this guy put players on the floor, and I think when Dani Alves was at his peak, the way that this guy was just shimmying, beating guys, moving guys, I was like, look, man, this is just Brazilian sex. This is just full-on Brazilian sex. So yeah, dribbling, Dani Alves. And this leads us very clear to ball control. Now, this is why, because whenever people always say, dribbling and ball control is the same thing. So if you're a good dribbler, you should be good at ball control. This just shows the difference between dribbling and ball control. For me, Dani Alves has good ball control. Because you need good ball control to be a good dribbler. But his ball control is not on the level of Lahm. Lahm's ball control is incredible. Absolutely incredible. The ball is married to his foot. The ball is fully married. They're like Siamese twins. He's married to his flipping foot. And I just think that's why the way in which he moves the ball is literally just like... Dani Alves' ball control is not as crisp and as tight as Lahm. And Lahm's, just watch the footage. Watch the footage. This guy's ball control is outstanding. And it's like he never, ever loses control of the ball. He never does. So, yeah, with regards to ball control, Dani Alves is good. But I'm looking at both of them, how they both play, specifically with... Because when you look at ball control, how great is your command of the ball? How great is your command and mastery of the ball at your feet? Looking at that footage, man, I'm riding with Lahm here. I think Lahm takes this one over Dani Alves. Passing, this was a tricky one. And I think this one, people will debate me on this. People will debate me on this attribute. But the thing about passing is quality of passing, consistency of passing. Now, I have seen Dani Alves make some crazy passes, some absolutely crazy, amazing passes. Perhaps more flamboyant and more extravagant than what Lahm does. But the passing skill is also your consistency of your passing. The accuracy and consistency of your passing. So this is what made it very difficult. So we've got one guy who's extremely extravagant with his passing. We have another guy who is very consistent and accurate with his passing. And weighing both of them up, what tipped the scale for me is when Pep Guardiola put flipping Lahm in midfield. So the very fact that he put him in midfield in DM showed me that Pep knew that no, this guy's passing is stellar. Because you know who Pep is. If Pep is putting you in midfield, your passing has to be amongst the best in the world. The fact that Pep took a defender and put him in midfield is because it said that this guy's passing is amongst the best in the world. Pep ain't putting you in midfield if your passing isn't amongst the best in the world. That's just a fact. That's a fact. So for me, that's what tipped the scale for me. That I just think that Lahm's passing accuracy, consistency, I think is far greater. I don't think that Dani Alves would be as proficient in that midfield, central midfield, as Lahm was for Bayern under your boy Pep. So with that, I'm going to have to say the passing skill attributes rising with your boy Bart Simpson. So there we have it, man. 5-2. Almost a total shutdown, beat down. Your boy Lahm takes it. Bring me any right back, guys. Yeah, bring me any right back. I think they're gonna get beat. It's not me being rude. I think any right back that you give me, any right back that you bring with me, is gonna get beat. He's gonna get beat by your boy Lahm. There isn't a right back you can bring to me that you're going to beat. If you want Cafu to take on Lahm, to take him on, and I'll do it as objective as I can. But I'll tell you right now, no point. This is the best right back of all time, and I'll bring another video as I say this may be probably one of the best defenders of all time. There's an argument that maybe that he's probably one of the best defenders of all time if we're talking defensive consistency, tackling, discipline, and positioning, and so forth. But there we have it. Lahm over Dani Alves. Remember, guys, if there's any other football battles you want me to see that have not yet been done, put it in the comments below. Any thoughts, any things you disagree with, you do not like about this? Hey, let's have a debate. Let's have a back to forth. and I will see you guys next week for another football battle. See you guys next week. Peace out. Stay cool. Stay healthy.